All right, all right, all right, all right. This is CaraSeen in the house, and this is Absolute Tarot Readings by moi. All right, we're going to have some fun here today, like always, and we're going to deal with your first date with your future spouse. We're going to see what this person's like, maybe a little anticipation of the date, maybe the pace of the date, maybe a little during, a little outcome. We'll see how things are going to be happening. Either way, it's going to be awesome because it's your future person. So I like to hear that. No matter what, it's going to be a cool read. First off, I want to say before we do anything else, thank you so very much for throwing me down the likes up and the little thumbs up. Sorry, likes up, thumbs up. It just supports the free content channel. It lets me know some people are watching out there. Hit me down to subscribe and ring that bell, and it lets you guys know when I have my cool readings coming out. I do have about 1 or 2 coming out a week. I get too excited, and sometimes I plop out 4. It's just whatever moods I'm in. I'm trying to keep it down to once a week, and I haven't been able to do that. It's been a lot more. So enjoy, and just enjoy some of the ridiculousness that comes out of my mouth, and that's just take it as it is. Anyway, let's get down to business here. Pile number 1, 2, or 3. We got a rose quartz wand for you. We got a clear quartz wand, and we have a fluorite wand here for you. So you can choose from pile 1, 2, or 3. You can go by these gorgeous artwork cards if you like as well. Either way, timestamps are down below. You can pause this for a moment. You can meditate on it. This one's going to be good. This is just not just an entertainment value one. This is going to be a goodie. So take your time. Take 3 deep breaths if you have to. Close your eyes. After your 3rd breath, open your eyes. Choose which card you like the most, or a pile that you like the most, or quartz that you like the most. Grab your pendulum, douse on it. Let's do a snap decision. Boom, pick now. Whatever you dig on, let's go. Timestamps below. Let's have some fun. All right. All right, pile number 1. This one's for you. So I think what I'm going to do is my normal spread, and then we're going to bring in all these oracle cards I have here. Goodness gracious, what did I do? I have so many cards. It's unreal. Oh, you are so spoiled. So incredibly spoiled. That's what I have to say. Whew. Okay, I gotta figure out where to put these ones. There we go. I see a lot of happiness. Oh, I see believing in the impossible. I see some amazing things. I think your date's going to be outdoors. I think you're going to be outdoors, and it says go outside and get some fresh air and connect with nature and relieve stress yet again and creative ideas. I think your date is going to be a beautiful outdoor cafe, maybe in a park. You know, if it's snowing outside, why not? If it's a gorgeous day, have fun picnic. Go get some Slurpees. Be silly about it. Now, one of the things here we have is the 8 of Swords here. You're crossing your heart. You got your blinders on here. Your 8 of Swords. You're protecting yourself. I think you both are. I think you're both in that position of wanting to look after your own heart, and you're worried about how things are going to turn out. I think you're both a little timid energy when it comes to that. But the Page of Swords energy, this person is really going to coax out of you something really cool. It's going to be surprising with them. Like with the Page of Swords energy, this involves a lot of it's intelligence, really. It's inquisitive, it's observant energy. They may have a nose for, how would I put that? They're not afraid to ask you a lot of questions and like pull things out of you and pull facts out of you and help you make important decisions. So if you are a little worried about in the beginning of going out on this date, you're a little apprehensive. They may have had to ask you a few times. And they've really, really pulled that out of you and want you to let you know that it's going to be okay. There's the butterflies here in the picture, and that shows transformation here as well. And that's really cool. And I see transformation here is entering with these cards, with this gorgeous artwork. This is your heart on fire, and theirs as well. Your relationship with one another is about to deepen, and love conquers all, and it transforms things. That's really neat. That has a transformation in there too. Now, at the beginning of the date, we have the Queen of Cups energy, and that's nurturing, right? That's healing, that's support. Oof, that's some good love right there. That's some wonderful energy to deal with. This is a very intuitive, this is emotions. I think the beginning of the day, it's going to be a little nervousness, going to be high energy, high emotions. And this is for both of you. This is not just you. But if you use the Queen of Cups energy, and what that is a lot of nurturing. It's very, very playful. And despite sometimes her emotional demeanor, she's very communicative too. Like, and then with him or her, we're drawing out that the facts, the goodies out of you, the information out of you, that the way of how that brought you into the date. I think they've had to kind of coax you into the date a little bit here, and maybe you're a little over talkative because you're nervous here. For your conversations and stuff, look for mutual conversation about maybe children, animals, spiritual matters, the environment when it comes to Queen of Cups. This is going to be a lot of conversation that they're going to enjoy just as much as you. And we have the Mother Earth energy here, feeling loved and connected. So you have talk about the environment. And I see, oh, there's more butterflies here. There's more that's the third transformation card here I've seen. And with the Shaolin Masters, is be graceful in movement and action. So you may be a little bit dorky, feel a little nervous, clumsy as fuck. Again, it's the beginning of the day, so anxieties could be out there. You definitely could be feeling that a little bit. And it's exciting going on a date as well as nervous. You can hear my Boston Terrier snoring in the background as well. Now with the Shaolin Masters, talk about being graceful movement and action, and I think you're with your nervousness here too. I want to give a little Kung Pao chicken. I want to move that out. There's a praying mantis energy here. Don't take out your future husband, okay? Don't eat his head after you've bed. Never eat his head after you've bed. Words of the wise of the praying mantis. So first date, don't get naked. The praying mantis of the old of you may come out. No. Keep it locked down, sister. 10 of Wands energy. We're feeling a little burdened. Oh, now in the middle of the date. We have the 10 of Wands energy right here. I don't know. Maybe they're talking about something that is feeling a little not of your taste. They may be talking something that you may not like. But you know what? You're finding out about each other. You're not going to have absolutely everything in common here. I feel that maybe it might be a little bit too many conversations where you may be losing pace here a little bit, and maybe you're not enjoying what they're completely talking about, but you've been chatty Cathy quite a bit too. So you were very nervous in the beginning, chatty Cathy. Now it's their time to talk. Let them talk about some whatever the hell they feel like, even if you feel like exhausted and you want to quit. And you know what? Everyone has a right to feel a little overwhelmed, but they also felt a little overwhelmed when you were extremely nervous and a little chatty Cathy on your date. So it's a cycle of a new ending what this card represents, and a new path is going to reveal itself soon. And going on to this side here, we're going to believe in the impossible here in the blue moon energy, and then the new moon energy in Cancer. You and your loved ones are safe. If you're having a thought that you're worried about any children in the relationship or the energy coming out there, and wondering if they're going to be okay if you introduce this person, like you're meeting this person the first day, you're feeling it right away. You know that you're thinking about how if your kids will warm up to them, if their kids will warm up to you. If there's no children between you, you're wondering if their dogs are going to like you. Like, that's weird. Things like that is on your mind right now. And it's just, you're already feeling that with them. You and your loved ones are safe. Your heart is safe, my friend. This is your future spouse. You know, your loved ones and you are going to feel cool. The romantic feelings are stirring within you right now. And your feelings are real and worth exploring. Now, if some things that could be holding you back a little bit, that's feeling some of these burdens, is about releasing the ex. Could be you, could be them. And it's time has come to clear that energy. Clear your energy within yourself. I'm going to be hoping that we're going to release your ex. But I think once you guys meet each other, feeling the Mother Earth and feeling loved and comforted with each other, that when it comes to matters of the heart, there's no right or wrong. Like, every choice you make expands your understanding of each other with life and love. So you may feel a little overwhelmed here listening to some of the things you go on, but these aren't burdens. This is love. This is what's going to be coming in. I know this is just a first date, but this is pretty phenomenal what's happening in here. You're already thinking, like, are the dogs going to like me? Are the kids going to like me? This is going to be a win-win situation. And the end of the date, of course, is your future spouse. We're rocking the Justice card here. And with the Justice card here, this is about fairness, equality, right? This is a great card to finish off. You could be dealing with a Libra energy here too. With the Sword energy we were dealing with earlier, there's Libra energy there too with Aquarius and Gemini. The Queen of Cups, of course, you're dealing with Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces, and then the Wands of the fiery energy coming down. Some of these burdens here with dealing with the Sagittarius, Leo, and Aries energy, we got a bit of everyone hitting here in the house. We don't have any slow-moving energy here at all. None whatsoever. In the direction, actually, where it's going, we have about medium flow of energy, of intellect. Swords here in the beginning, that's about a medium flow of energy. And we got the Wands. About the middle of the day, it's going to get a little fiery. You know, it's going to pick up. I think after you've been a little more chatty Cathy and the flow of the emotions of the nervousness coming in here, you will slow down a little bit here. With the Justice card here, thankfully you can count on justice to right the wrongs and restore harmony. So if you're not really digging on some of the conversation that was happening there earlier, just so you know, this is your man. This you know that this is going to be the guy, your woman, your guy. Sorry, I'm trying to keep the pronouns correct. This is going to be the one that you get to deal with. You found out many things when you're exchanging conversations, that obviously not everything is going to unite right away. Not everything is in common, and that is what is the balance between the yin and the yang. They're going to teach you things you don't know about. Believe in the impossible. And, you know, and you're going to show things that they've never seen before in a spiritual way. I see a lot of very feminine, divine energy with this person, whether they are male or female. Their spiritual and their transformation has definitely evolved. I'm not sure, again, back to the release in the X energy, I think whoever it is, it might be a little bit with you even. With them, you may never know, because once they meet you, they're just like, I don't need that other person in my life. I don't need that other energy in my life. And one of the other cool cards that we did get here was engagement for a love romance oracle. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. You're feeling this energy right away on the first date. And some of the outcome where we're happening here at the end of the date, I think it's going to be a really cool turnaround. Because at first you're kind of like, oh God, I don't know if I want to deal with this cat. But laughter, my friend, is the best therapy. Have some fun together. And remember, love is the greatest healer. And this is what you got for laughter. Now, when it comes to matters of the heart, remember there's no right or wrong, and every choice is yours. And every choice you make expands your understanding for life and transformation. If you notice that this is not intentional. Not all the cards are like this. But you got love, 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 and love. Absolutely beautiful transformation. You have transformation here. You have the butterflies of transformation here. You got the butterflies here on the wall, transformation. You got go outdoors here. I see outdoors here, even in the sun card here. You're outdoors as well, enjoying, like I was thinking, like a picnic, and this person just worships you. The Sun card tells us about really, really cool things. Not only about the joy and the love and the heat, it's about fascination too. It creates the magic of thought. It's like how can I put this? Absolute happiness, absolute splendor, absolute bliss, absolute. I can't even think of a word. To get the Sun card here for the one I chose for the 2 cards here for what your date is be like, they have an absolute fascination with you. They're very intrigued by you. Seems like when you talk, even when you are nervous and chatty Cathy, they just adore you. Looking at the 4 of Pentacles here, and he's just sitting beside her and just worshiping her. This is a little slower energy when he's around you. This is about pleasure. Hot like coals. Don't flame it, man, because it's not going to burn. She's got a wand, a fan in her hand, and she is flaming the hot coals of love there. You're not going to get naked on your first night. He's definitely going to take, or she will take absolute time with you. Definitely when it comes to matters of the heart, they really, 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 really want to balance intelligent choices of the brains with the emotions of the heart. They really want to put things into balance. And right now, both of you are a little more emotional up there and feeling the energy of this connection. But I want you to bring the scale balances back up just a little bit more and bring that sword energy, okay? Bring that sword energy, that air energy coming in. Whew, this date is awesome. We got chakra clearing even happen. When you guys meet each other, you're going to clear and open your chakras, and before you go out on your date and you're feeling a little nervous, one of the things you can do, Archangel Metatron says, using sacred geometry shapes too could also help calm your energy before you go out on that date. You may want to wear purple. Wear purple. I think that's going to be interesting for both of you to react to that one too. A little angel therapy. Archangel Raphael says, give your cares and worries to us angels and allow us to take your burdens. So if you have any nervousness before you head out, be like Shaolin Master and don't be like Praying Mantis. Okay. I think this is all that I have for you right now, but your heart's safe. You're going to believe the impossible. I think this date's outside for sure. This is at a park. Go have some fun. Even if it's snowing, go out in a park where there's lots of lights around the trees and the bushes and everything, and just have fun. Throw snowballs at each other. Skip and run around. Get the energy of the playfulness out. If you're in a park, do the same thing. Pick up leaves, throwing them at each other. Just have a ridiculous childlike fun that I see here. Your day with your future spouse is this is magic in the making. This is total magic in the making. You might want to take a little shot of whiskey before you go on your date. I can still feel that nervous energy. Even as I finish telling you all this, you're still feeling a little nervous about the first date. That's awesome. I just want you to believe in yourself. I want you to know your feelings are absolutely real and they're absolutely worth exploring, and it's time to claim your energy back. Clean your chakras, feel the Mother Earth energy. Shaolin Master that up. All right, my graceful one, my dorky one, my chatty Cathy. Enjoy your first date. Throw me down a comment below which part you like the most. Thank you so much. Throw me down a thumbs up and a subscribe. Ring that bell so you know when my next awesomeness comes out for you. And we'll have some fun then too. All right. Have a great day. Bye. All right. Pile number 2. This one's for you. We have the clear quartz here. And I've absolutely spoiled you. Like I said, I got 7 decks here. Oops. I read my zombie tarot and my 6 tarot deck, only right side up. There's enough between them all, but my rider deck I read in right side and reverse, but these two I do not. Got the 7 of Cups. We got choices coming in here. We got true love. Oh my goodness. Someone's a pirate hooker. A little separation happening here. Ah, that's awesome. Okay. 3 of Cups. We have celebrations coming in here. This is gifts from God. This is divine love. This is coming in here. Only one with that one. Oh, and then these ones here. I told you, absolute spoil day today. I hope we can see them. They're just about all in the picture. All right. Holy cow. Bam! Death card as the beginning of the date. That is cycles, my friend. And I'm sealing the separation card here. It's time apart for your partners on the horizon. I think someone is dating someone right now. Or you're feeling you're just getting out of it. Or you're just dating right now. There could be the possibility of just dating right now. And you're just dating that person to date this person until someone else comes along, or you're enjoying them. You're not quite sure which direction you should go, but I think it's time to shed that old skin with the snake energy here. This is 2020. This is not only just a new year. This is a new decade, dude. A decade. This is a huge cycle, and you got the end of a cycle here in the death card. This is, if you can't shed old skin like this, right, from the human to the zombie card here, what can you? This is amazing. The death card is it's like getting the Wheel of Fortune card here, which you just happen to have. It's like a destiny card. It's like the cycles coming in here. Let's read about this here. The 7 of Hazards, starting off with, this is kind of like the overall energy, the kind of the preamp before that comes in here, before the date. The 7 of Hazards is a lot of hard work, right? You've been waiting a long time. I think you've been kind of waiting out who's ever you're dating right now, or maybe they're dating someone right now and just getting rid of the old, and just feels like this is not where it's needs to be. The 7 of Hazards is like the 7 of Pentacles. And so it's like planting your seeds, watering your plants. You got to make sure you follow through with that, though. You got to make sure you keep watering those goals and following through. It's a lot of patience here. This is a lot of progress, but you've come a long way. The only thing you can really do is wait. But now that you finally have gotten this date, you feel like you've been waiting so long, it's just going to just be another date. And that's kind of the general feeling of the beginning of the date. You're not sure. You shouldn't even bother, really, is what I'm feeling. I'm kind of laughing at this. You have no idea this is true love. And this is like the romance of a lifetime. You have no idea a new romantic cycle is beginning. New moon in Libra. The new moon in Libra right here. Oh, such a great card to get. New romantic cycle. Say that 3 times fast because we got destiny and karma coming in here. This is Wheel of Fortune card right here. And I love seeing that for the direction of the movement. This card represents the movement towards the date. So how you're feeling kind of the day before, the night before, the week before. I think this one has been really, really planned out, this date. It feels like you've had some time, been waiting for this date to happen. You've been kind of waiting for some cycles to be finishing here in the last decade. We can say that now because it sounds cool to say that. In this new decade, we have taken the Wheel of Fortune up. Man, you're taking it out for a spin. You are in such control of your destiny that you're taking the Wheel of Fortune out for something. It may cause you a little bit of dizziness. It's like twirling around in a skirt and watching the skirt, a little twirly dress, and keep going and going and going, and then landing on the ground, and then watching the sky do this for a while. And then after it stops, you realize you've been chilling out and watching all the sky creatures in the clouds. This is you. This is you at your most. But to feel out of control and this type of anticipation is unusual for you. You like to be playful. You like to have fun. You like to do this. But spinning out of control, and you got to remember that you are in control of your destiny more than you think. Opportunities are heading your way. Don't just try to fight it. I want you to go with the flow and don't just go with the spin. Spinny dresses are fun, my friend. Even for the guys that are watching, if you've never donned a dress and just spun around in the dress, done spinny dresses, that's one thing you're missing. And we get to play with cars. You don't get to spin around in spinny dresses. It is quite elegant and it is quite fun. But spinning around and around in circles and not doing anything about it is not very cool. I don't want you to cool your jets. I want you to keep moving forward. You got your shield maiden in you, whether you're a guy or a girl. This is some warrior bitch, Valkyrie bitch fucking essence right here. That's what I'm saying. This is Viking energy. This is about making plans and focusing, right? This is Viking warrior shield maiden that shit up. That's what I'm talking about with you right now. I didn't mean to yell at you. But I'm just saying you're in control. And the things that you've done so far towards your life and the movement, the direction, and so was they, because they've been doing the same thing. That's what's so cool about this union, man. This is a sexual, sacred union that's going to happen. The Three of Cups here is celebrating that energy. I'm telling you this. And you have sexual union here, too. That's weird. I just said that. Honor the place of one or the other. Let me read this, what it says. I'm so excited. Honor the place in one another where you are one eternal soul. For there you will find true bliss. Sorry, I was thinking ahead while I was trying to read that at the same time. I was still excited about the Three of Cups card. This is super celebration. This one interrupted me and I was told I had to read that, so that's fine. Three of Cups is celebration. This is one we would see in the rider deck with the three girls celebrating and kicking up their heels and dancing around and just being silly and having a good time. With this one here, this is about celebration, partnership, and good times. This is shedding old cycles when you realize you see this person. This is the beginning of the date. This is the middle of the date. This is near the end of the date, middle of the date. This is like celebration, partnerships, good times. Come on. Man, do you take this zombie to be your lawfully wedded spouse? Well, why not? The Three of Cups signals a great time for creation, man. Joining of you two misfits in a weird zombie human union through the wedding, that'd be funny. That'd be so funny. Anyway, back on track. Anyway, you guys are absolute dorks together. You guys are absolute misfits together, and I'm loving it. I don't want anybody to judge you or criticize you at all, because I want you to revel in all the good times you have. And when you're at it feels like you're at a restaurant. You're indoors for sure. Yeah, you're definitely, I'm just looking around the cards here. You're definitely indoors for your date. I see class. I see class all the way. I see plants coming in there. I see a lot of tapestries. You may be in a booth that has a nice secluded little area. One of my favorite Indian restaurants to go to, that on the sides, they have booths and it's all closed in by curtains, and it feels so cool. It just feels special, like you're somewhere different, a little extra privacy as well, which is really cool. Because if you guys want to like slide in together on the same side of the booth, you know, the chairs, you can do that. I would definitely pick a place where it would have, where you can have the bench seats, where you have the booths where two people can sit down, or in the corner where they kind of have that, the corner booth, and then just a couple of chairs, and you guys can just like slowly sit across from each other, and then you can choose to move. I see you guys very, very close to each other right away. I see you guys moving in together. Wow. That was weird. I just meant to say moving close together, but I see you guys moving in together. I just looked down at these two cards, the Seven of Cups with the Three of Cups, and you have a lot of choices. Your mind's overwhelmed. You guys are moving in together right away. That was super strange. Very cool. Seven of Cup energy. You got choices. Your mind is just so whamming. But you know what? It feels right. You got to consider that they're no longer daydreams. Holy smokes, man, you've hit the jackpot. So many choices that you may feel a little befuddled. Take a minute to decide what's important. Stay around. You guys are already talking about daydreaming possibilities. Look at your option. Pick the most attractive one and go for it. There's some craziness happening with you two here. Absolutely. The Seven of the Cups energy is really, really interesting. This is about, sometimes it could be about commitment issues too. So shedding that, you can work out that a new romantic cycle is beginning. Seven of Cup energy sometimes it can be feeling a little scary, but you're celebrating. You're already talking about on the day. You're already commanding that Viking warrior shield maiden Valkyrie bitch within you. You know, you have that within you. This is true love, man. This is romance of a lifetime happening. I want you to express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. So you may be the one to make the first move in this relationship. I think they're a little apprehensive if this is for real. I think the other person is just like, they're just like, wow, who is this person? They're in awe of you, you know, and they may have been a little hurt in a past relationship. Everybody wants to say that, but they're in such awe, they don't know if you're real. We got the Wheel card here too, and we have the Wheel of Fortune card here. We got double it, and I pulled these two Sex Tarot card to find out where you're going on your date. We have the Five of Swords and the Wheel, the 10. Now remember, the 10 is also represents completion. That's really interesting. We got the Death card here, which is end of a cycle here too. That's super sweet. We got the Wheel of the Wheel. This is about change. This is a seduction of the mirror. This is undergoing transformation and seizing old desires. It's about changing your strategy in life, my friend. As I was talking about the Wheel of Fortune here, you can choose the dizzy skirt, the twirly skirt, which feels really, really nice. But after a while, you're going to have to stop. You're going to feel that dizziness when you see them. You got to like try to control it if you can. You're going to feel so overwhelmed with love. It's going to feel like you're dizzy with this cat. That comes up quite a bit here. The Wheel energy, the Five of Sword energy coming in here too. We can't forget about that. That one's interesting too. That one rocks right into, how would I explain? This is kind of feels like theft almost. It's like you're worried about your heart is going to be stolen and broken. With the Five of Swords, I don't want you to feel that. I just want you to think of it more like you're shaking things up. I really want you to overgrow that fear of judgment. And this card, it really was trying to tell you that. Sometimes you just give yourself a good shake and take some risks. We don't need to tiptoe away from things, and you don't want to feel those burdens anymore. I keep holding the Romance card here. And this is about Cupid's arrow strikes. And we have the Separation card here. Time apart from your partners on the horizon. And there's Cupid's arrows here. Now what I'm seeing is maybe you're choosing, like I was saying earlier, maybe you're the one who's dating someone right now. And just dating to date. So if you move on, you move on. Or you're just dating to date. Or this person that you're going to meet, you don't know, maybe they're doing the same thing, and they're just, once they meet you, it's not even going to be a second thought about that other person. I think whether if it's you or them, I don't think that it's going to be like, oh, they're just going to dump or break up with this person to go with you right away. I think they're like just friends too. They like hanging out with each other. So it's just, I don't think there's a lot of sex involved. I don't think there's a lot of certain intimacy involved. I think this person or you that you're dating is just, it's nice to hang out with someone and have some kisses or something too, you know. So don't think poorly of them if they dump them or break up with them right away, or they just say, hey, they're just moving on. They've met you, and all they do is want to express their love for you. Their intentions from Archangel Michael are absolutely crystal clear. He wants and she wants to be clear about what you desire and focus upon it with unwavering faith. And just so you know, this is gifts from the divine. And you're worried about your heart. You're worried about takes and chances. You're worried about some trust. You're worried about, should I leave this person I'm dating right now and moving on? Or are they doing it? Releasing that X energy. And why the heck would the cards tell you about this person if it really wasn't here? This is gifts from the divine. We angels bring you gifts from your creator. Open your arms to receive. Why would they give you someone just to be a pooper? So this is, you're watching this because it's a date with your future spouse. It's time for you to relax. When you see them, you may not feel it right away, but when you go on that first date, after they've asked you out, and they're ones that have asked you, after they've asked you out and you're chilling on that date together, you're going to feel the spinnies, man. You're going to feel that love, and you're going to know. You may not feel when they first meet them or they've asked you out, whether it's online dating or not, or your friends have set you up. You may not feel it right away with them. But as you open up with the conversation and you realize the cycles and things and stuff that you're on and the directions you're going, the goals that you share, your aspirations, your dreams is so much alike. It's just celebrating, just giggles. I don't know which one of you is the sillier, but there's a lot of giggles and a lot of laughter in this here. To the point you guys are already envisioning where you want to be. Like, you're joking around like, all right, which one's my side of the bed? Ha ha ha. And bringing in the passion card here. Magnetic and seductive qualities surround you at present, man. Time to enjoy it. The Cupid's arrow has strict sexual union. Honor the place and one another where your internal soar, there where you will find bliss. So the sexual union, keep that for a special day. Don't do that on your first date. I feel with this one here, this person here is not about first time, getting naked right away. This is about completely enjoying every direction of each other. We have cycles here, cycles. All this stuff coming in, separation and true love, cycles, taking back your power, using your God-given power and attention to manifest your blessings in your life. Man, I just got a wave of goosebumps. You two are, when you meet each other, it is meant to be right then and there. That date is going to be long. It's going to be a long one. You may meet first somewhere else. Enjoy for a little walk first. I feel you're starting off in a lounge more than anything. You know, the cards want to say you may have a long day, but I feel like you're starting off in a lounge or somewhere super cool, like a chill place. Sometimes when restaurants have a bar side, they've really stepped up their mark on those side. I think that might be a really cool place where it's kind of cash, kind of not. And if you do an afternoon thing, you can choose to go somewhere else or not. It's kind of those open-ended dates where you can figure you got a half an hour coffee date, you got your 45-minute, an hour and a half dinner date. This turns into like your hour and a half, 2-hour dinner date turns into like 5 hours of just giggling and hanging out, at the point where they're like, the waiters and waitresses are checking their watches, like it's time for them to close. I see them walking you to your car, even if they're female. I see them walking you to your car. I see goodnight kisses and thanks and giggles and a skip in your step. And in the first 20 minutes of after you guys separate and you go your separate ways after the end of your date, who's going to text who first is what's on your mind. Who's going to text you first and say, that was an awesome time, thank you. You'll know if someone texts you right away. I just want to say, hey man, thanks for an awesome night. Within the first 20 minutes, you're going to know. If you don't get anything after that, maybe at the end of the night, they're a little shy. If you don't get anything the night, it's probably not a cool date. This person's going to text you within the first few minutes, like, thanks for, like, they're thinking of you still. They can't get you out of their mind. This is an amazing first date. And I see you guys moving in together right away. Actually, yeah. I see a lot of playful energy here. I'm holding a lot of playful energy. Just, you guys are silly. You guys are just silly together. That's what I keep getting. Just passion, magnetism, silly, goofy. Like, you guys have a ridiculous amount of fun together. And I think that's what the biggest thing, attraction. You guys could be complete opposites, but because you two are intellectually stimulated, you're stimulated by humor and just magical goodness. And that is what finds you, guys, so attractive about each other, and that is what is going to bind you two together, and that is what is going to create such a long-lasting, beautiful relationship that you get to look forward to. Huh. I just want to say congratulations. I just want to give you guys both a high five and have a good time and enjoy your ridiculously long date. And because you guys were there so long and drank coffee for the rest of the evening or got drunk on wine, please tip your waiter or waitress very good, because they were waiting till close to kick you guys out. So give them a good tip, say sorry, and make that your restaurant for your anniversary. And always book the last appointment for the last table so you can always close the place. All right. Well, give me a thumbs up. Tell me what your favorite part was. Subscribe to my awesome channel. And thank you so very much for joining me today. It was cool hanging out with you. Have a kick-ass day, man. All right, all right. This is pile number 3. This one's for you. Had some amazing readings here. I can't wait to see what we have in store for you. Wow. I'm excited for you. Holy smokes. Miracles and a clarity. Woo. I think you're moving through some amazing energy here. We have some healing. I gotta stop here. We got the 6 of Swords here. We got the 10 of Wands, 5 of Wands, Star, 5 of Cups, Ace of Wands, the Chariot energy. We got a lot of healing here. We got chemistry. I want you to know it's safe for you to love. Whew. Let's see else what we have going on here. There's going to be a spiritual understanding between you and this person. A lot of medicine here coming along. A lot of healing. Wow. Okay, I've super spoiled you with cards today. This is 7 decks. Yay. 5 of Wands energy rocking in here. This is the overall, the date here is direction. It's kind of like before the date, how you're feeling, your energy. And then these is beginning of the date, during, and kind of near the end of the date. And we're going to get into that, indulge a little bit into there. But there are some crazy heavy cards I see here. I promised you a very positive reading, so I'm going to get into why we're seeing here some things that are... I'm feeling the North Node energy where you need to really step out of your comfort zone. I really want you to take a time to breathe it out, man. And then safe for you to love. I want you to open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of them all. Ooh, doggies. You are going through a heck of a lot, or they are right now. I think both of you are. I think both of you have gone through some amazing emotional traumas. I think you're feeling a bit of a loss here between the two of you, and it's not a past relationship I'm feeling. This is nothing to do with exes. Nothing whatsoever. Just to throw that, this is a feeling of loss. I'm getting here the healing family issues here. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. Looking at the loss here, it's safe for you to love here. There's a loss here. We have 5 of Cup energy here. Losses here. You've lost a family member, haven't you? And this one starting off in the beginning of the date, kind of the overall presence, is you're worried to love again. You're worried. You've already had your heart broken by this loss of this person. Someone has passed away that you've missed out here. Wowzer, sorry, just having a pause. Yeah, I really, really feel that you've lost someone. And the energy of this is really, it's getting to you at times. I feel a lot of loss and sadness and grief. And this is the beginning of the date. Like, this is so strange. I feel you guys are even going to be shedding some tears together. This other person may have suffered a loss with their parent as well. Whether their parent has never been around them or their parent has passed. I feel the bond that you guys are going to share of understanding whether you or they have had a recent passing with this person, or this certain time of the year in the fall, it was a remembrance of their passing and it is still very fresh. You can let them know too, it is safe for them to love. The bond you have is a chemistry. There's a very strong magnetic attraction that you guys have with each other. And I really want to have a good close look at this card. Look at the energy, the chemistry that those two are creating. And right away, you guys have that together. His arms are around hers. She's playing with his energy and love. You guys right away are on, even if you sit outside together or on a date outside, you're right away sitting next to each other and snuzzled up to each other. You're sharing the past and what's happening here with each other. And it's really, really bringing you close together. And this isn't like you just sit there bawling, and it isn't like a sad date. It's just like, yeah, I remember that too. That was super cool about them when they used to do this with me, you know. The Five of Wands, the energy is interesting that you're getting. Sometimes this is about quarrels. And this is about a competition within yourself. And this is the beginning of the date, the outcome, what you're feeling here. So before you were, I jumped ahead a little, before you were sharing your moments, you both were apprehensive about the date. I think you're really, really fighting yourself within here. Even if you want to win this battle, you may lose the war within if you constantly try to bring this out. So going on this date, it's almost like it's a healing, man. And you have the healing card right here. And it says, imagine yourself and your beloved surrounded by light. To feel a relationship being healed this very moment. This is both of you. Wow. And I want you both to surround each other with protective energy. Both of you give each other that. And there's an arrow that's shooting right into your heart. It's hitting you. It's there for you. That's your cherub arrow. And this, you have a medicine mother. Honor your inner knowing. This is more loving and healing energy. Healing and healing and healing. Bringing you two together is going to heal each other. This isn't going to be like misery loves company. No, no, no. This is a healing. This is something about you two being together and stepping out of your comfort zone and knowing that it's safe for both of you to love. It's going to be a dramatic healing. Oh, there's our other healing card. I knew we had another one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I didn't even read my Archangel cards yet here. Hello from heaven. Archangel, your loved ones in heaven are doing fine. Let go of worries and feel their loving blessings. Oh, what else do we have? Spiritual understanding. Archangel Raziel says, I'm bringing you esoteric information and symbols and helping you understand your spiritual truths. And we have take time to breathe out. And we have this one, and it simply says breathe. Underneath that it says take several deep breaths and exhale slowly to awaken your energy and release old patterns. And here it says, it's a lot of love here. The past is now behind you, and release it and embrace new possibilities. A new path is now available to you. Follow it with faith. And this card is Twin Flames. Your passion ignites. Passion, passion, chemistry. You're calling within yourself, but I want you to know you have the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Bones here, my friend. This is new energy, new project. This is an urge to create. This is in the middle of the date. Now that you guys shed a tear, I really think you guys will actually have a moment together. It's crazy. Right in the middle of the date, things are changing. You're done. You're moving on to the next thing. And what you guys are talking about is such cool aspirations and dreams that is coming out. You guys are talking about new tasks. Things are motivating you guys. Old dreams, old aspirations, new dreams, new aspirations. All these things are coming together, and you guys seem to be like, yeah, I like that. I did that too. And oh, yeah, I wrote down this business plan years ago, but, you know, whatever happened, I never did. But in firing you guys two up together, This is like a little extra jiggle in your step, you know, you get, and it's just overflowing with creative energy now when you guys are talking. This is like a new cycles, a new outlook, a new opportunities, new endeavors. This is all you guys are just like, you guys are both like back and forth, and just, it's almost like you're downloading, you're trying to download your life. You know, you're just trying to tell everything about each other. Like, I dropped out of high school. Did you? Yes, I did. No, I didn't. Yes, I did. Did you go to college? Yes, I did. What did you take? Okay, I took this. Okay, yeah. Okay. Like, almost like it gets very excited that you need like all this time. Like it's like you've been without each other your whole life, yet you've known each other your whole life. And you now it's like you're getting caught up. It's like your old friends. You haven't seen each other in 20 years and you're just downloading, getting caught up here. And that's what is cracking in with this energy here. Wow. I don't think you guys have even made it to a restaurant or anything yet here. It shows that you're outdoors here, sitting on a park bench here, even showing outside on your, going on your way to the date. You know, you got walls behind you of protective here. It's still outdoors, healing family issues. Even this one, we're sitting down here. Sitting down is taking a rest as well. It's restfulness. We have restful sittingness. This one, you're crawling away because you're quarreling within your own self here. We've got the Chariot in the end here, and I really, really dig on seeing that. The Chariot for like kind of near the end of the date here is about travel and progress, and conquest. This card is all about movement. And you know exactly where you guys are headed. You know precisely like how to get there and where to go and what to do. All that hard work and your toils and stuff is paying off within. And I don't want you to lose sight of the road that brought you here. Whew. Yeah, you have some amazing stuff happening. You're like, even looking at here, the 10 of Wands and the Sex Tarot cards here, you're outdoors. Like I'm just trying to cover up. You're totally outdoors. This date has gone on for absolute hours. I think your loved ones from heaven are giggling and laughing and giving you high fives from above, my friend, because you have the Chariot of Love coming in. There's a lot of healing. There's twin flame energy. There's 10s of Wands energy. There's 6 of Wands energy. The 10s of Wands. That is about the power of man meets the power of woman, man. This is success. Success and love. You guys must both satisfy each other, and you definitely are. It just feels like, that's all I can say is like you've known each other your whole life. It's amazing, this energy that you share with each other. It's like it's like you don't have enough time in the day, and it's probably good you never made it to the restaurant, because the last pile, they closed the restaurant. You guys would have kicked you out, and you never would have made it out. This is a long date. I see this date like 5-6 hours the next day. You got naked that date for sure. You guys didn't hold back. You definitely got naked on your first date. Definitely got naked on your first date. Yeah. Sorry. This is about rolling about, man. Searching for new horizons. This is about when you have that soul-made energy, that twin flame energy. This is about when the two come together, they create one. And that's what you guys are like together. When you guys came together, it created one. And that's what it feels like with you. When you guys are apart, when one's at work during the day and the other one's at their job, and they just can't wait to get home and just be back together and feel that energy together. And it's not just about love making, because you know it's safe to love with them. You've stepped out of your comfort zone and you've taken those breaths, and your passion has been ignited. You've done the healing together, and it's been amazing. And you don't have very much healing to carry on. And I think just knowing that there's someone else out there that is like you and gone through what you have and can understand when you're having a down days, they know to leave you alone or give you a kiss on the back of the neck, or just give your space, or squeeze the heck right out of you and know when to give you tons of it, thousands and thousands of kisses, and make you feel better. This person here is going to ignite passions within you that you haven't felt in years. Possibly you've never even felt before. There's people looking on. They want this energy. They're crawling for this energy. They're trying to come after this energy, but you have it, because you have worked within yourself. You haven't even tried. You guys have just come out of the blue, met each other. You've worked on healing together. You surrounded yourself with such an amazing aura of energy between you two that people look up when you guys walk by, you know. If you're in a park, you're going to find everybody kind of looks up or has a little, their head will snap up quick and go back. And they wonder why they look up. It's your energy. It's your love, man, that you guys have together. This has been an incredible read for you both, man. I feel you both going through a lot. The star energy even has the hopes. Even has the hopes and inspiration, has achievements, has recognition. The star coming in here. I just keep focusing back on that. Take a moment to revel in your accomplishments and then move on to the next level of awesome. What's your plan, man? That's what I'm going to ask you. What's your plan? Your plan is to do some healing and fall in love hard. This person is, you got 10 of completion here. You got the ace of beginnings here. You got the star because you are, my friend. Spiritual understanding, and you got a hello from heaven. They want to know they are doing fine and they need you to let go of your worries and feel their love and blessings. And their blessings that they sent you is this future spouse. So take the time to embrace them and enjoy them. And they want your loved ones from heaven want you to know to remember all the happiest times, okay? Think of only happy, happy, happy things because that gives them more energy. Okay, we don't want them to, they feel sad when you're sad. If you're happy, they're happy. So if you want your loved ones in heaven to be happy, then you need to be happy. And it sends them that luscious energy, that creative energy that you have in you, that wand energy, that fire energy. Send it out to them. We got the wands and wands. We got a lot of love here too with you. You got moving energy. I'm really excited for you to meet this person, and I can't wait for your first date with your future spouse. I wish I could be there. I hope this answers all that I can for you. Throw me down a thumbs up and a subscribe. Ring that bell. Let me know when so I can let you know when my next craziness comes out. I put out 1 or 2 videos a week, sometimes about 4, but I always try to do 1 or 2, and we have some fun a lot. Thank you so very much. It's been an absolute pleasure hanging out with you. Take care.